Poker Tour. The biggest games, the greatest players, and the largest payouts on the planet. The WPT is a series of international high-stakes poker tournaments that can turn amateur players into millionaires and make professionals into superstars. With millions of dollars on the line, it's time for these three players to live the dream of fame, fortune, and the one thing money can't buy, a WPT title. Tonight on the World Poker Tour.
From Connecticut and the Foxwoods Resort Casino, tonight we bring you the exciting conclusion of the World Poker Finals. Hi everyone, I'm Mike Sexton along with Vince Van Patten, coming to you from the colossal Foxwoods Resort Casino for the final stages of the World Poker Finals.
Now, Mike, our game is definitely in the home stretch, but as you recall, action started off fast with WPT champion Lee Marcolt getting rivered by the 24-year-old internet pro Matt Stout.
What a spade, butt naked, right
Next,
here.
we saw two gambling-style calls by the self-proclaimed sick man, Sohail Shamseddin. The first led to heartbreak for talented amateur Kurt Kohlberg, and the second crushed the dreams of accomplished tournament pro Eric Froehlich.
Such a bad call. I am sick.
I'm all in.
Nice one. Wow, they snapped me like that.
And when WPT champion Cornell Simpan doubled through young Matt Stout, it threw our table into a virtual three-way tie. With the over $900,000 first place prize and the coveted WPT championship title still up for grabs.
Well, it's anyone's race to win. The question is, who's going to cross the finish line first?
We have no idea, but there's only one way to find out. Let's go watch some gamble.
The final table of the World Poker Finals about to resume. We started 5 days ago with 353 players. We are down to our final three. The winner tonight going to take home over $900,000.
And as you can see, they have about the same amount of chips, about the same percentage of chips. A star about to be born here at Foxwoods. The antes are 10,000, blinds 40 and 80,000. The cards have been dealt. Let's go to the felt. Action on the self-proclaimed sick man himself, Sohail Shamseddin. He's got a queen 10, pretty good starting hand.
Well, he's on the button, in position as we say. He's going to make it $225,000 to go.
Into the young internet pro. Matt Stout quickly folding now. Cornell Simpan from Houston. Look at this, he picks up the bullets. Pair of aces.
Cornell going for his second WPT title tonight. And this is a good way to put another trophy on the mantle, Vince, when you pick up two aces in the big blind after someone's raised it.
I'm all in.
Wow, he's going all in here for nearly $3.5 million.
Now, that would seem like an overraise to me, and he chases away his victim, Sohail. I'm kind of surprised at that. I mean, you got quality hand. You're not supposed to chase them away. You're supposed to get some value for your aces. If you get beat, you get beat.
Well, sometimes players like to make overbets because it looks suspicious, like they don't have a big hand. Maybe that's what he was trying to do, but I'm with you, Vince. Seemed like a vast overbet to me. I would have raised it much smaller than that in hopes to get some action.
All right, back to this hand. Matt Stout with a 6-5 of hearts. Going to come out of the blocks and raise it to $200,000. Cornell going out. And now Sohail, the sick man, with a king 9. I call him the sick man because he calls himself a sick man at the poker table. He plays wild. He's going to make this call, Mike.
I like so what the hell Shamseddin a little bit better. Here comes a flop. Oh, what a flop for Sohail. He's flopped 3 kings. It's come king, king, 4 with 2 hearts.
What a thing of beauty.
Matt Stout has flopped a flush draw. Sohail leads right out and bets $150,000 into the pre-flop raiser.
Doesn't do the obvious. Usually when a guy takes over control in first position, he's not that strong. Sohail playing this nicely because we know he is that strong.
Well, Matt Stout with the flush draw is going to make the call.
Yep. Hoping to get lucky. Here's the turn card, and he does get lucky. Look at that card.
3 of hearts comes off. Matt Stout has made a flush. Sohail has 3 kings. Action on him. He's going to lead right out and bet $300,000. Well, Matt has the flush, so my guess he's going to raise it. Well, Vince, when you have 2 little hearts in this situation, like he does, you don't want to just call here and give your opponent a chance to hit a heart in case he's got a heart in his hand, which would beat you.
Good point.
So you're certainly going to raise it here. And Matt doing just that. He's going to raise it up to $720,000. Now, even though Sohail has 3 kings, if you're sitting in this seat, you're pretty petrified right now. You think your opponent's either got a flush, a full house, or at worst 3 kings with a bigger kicker.
I'm all in.
Call.
But Sohail goes all in. Doesn't even hesitate. He's quickly called by Matt.
I got a flush against
And as the cards lie,
kings.
Matt Stout about an 80% favorite to knock Sohail Shamsuddin out of this tournament in third place.
Yeah, well, this is the hand of the tournament.
I have him covered.
A complete
100%.
momentum swing. Flush against the set.
He's facing elimination. I have a flush. Tell him he has 3 of a kind. Needs a king, a 3, a 4, or a 9.
This is a $6.5 million pot here. Whoever wins it's going to be the monster chip leader at this final table.
And Sohail would be out if he loses.
And he's got to catch a king, a 9, a 4, a 3. That's it. Nothing else will do for him.
Deuce.
God! And a 9 comes off on the river.
Oh, no!
So what the hell, Shamsuddin?
I guess I won. I haven't looked.
Says, what the hell? Let me sit back down and play some more. A terrible beat for the young internet star, Matt Stout. The tournament was probably his if he wins that pot.
Well, he's got a lot of class. Shakes hands. He's almost broke right now.
I tried to get it in good. So
But won a tournament event, Sohail Shamsuddin is now a massive chip leader.
It could go either way. Either way.
Wild Poker continuing from Foxwoods. Stay with us on the World Poker Tour.
Sohail, I played with him in Houston. We're both from Houston.
Yes!
Maniac.
Yes!
Unpredictable.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Tough opponent. Matt Stout is very savvy, very good. Plays a lot of poker. He's got a lot of history online, and I love this game. But if you ask me, if you want to hear the truth, I think I'm definitely the best player at that table.
We are back at the Foxwoods World Poker Finals.
Well, there you see Matt Stout still devastated from the beat he took on the river just a moment ago. Let's take a look at it again.
he's facing elimination. I have a flush. Tell him he has 3 of a kind. Needs a king, a 3, a 4, or a 9.
God! Oh, man. I hate when that happens.
I guess I won. I haven't looked.
I'd rather play spin the bottle with Roseanne Barr.
Right now, Matt Stout would too, I can tell you that, instead of suffer through that again.
Well, he's on the morphine drip right now. Very short stacked, and the antes are going up to 15,000. Blinds are 60 and 120,000. Let's go to the felt. Action on Cornell, the Houston Bandit. He's got a queen deuce, and he mucks it.
Well, Sohail Shamsuddin now looks down at the worst hand you can have, a 7 deuce. It is suited, though. But he lays it down.
Yeah. Matt gets lucky. Gets to stick around, wins that without any effort.
Not often the very, very, very short stacks get a ground skinner, as we say, meaning you give them the blinds and the antes.
Okay, next hand, Sohail quickly folding 7-6. And now Matt's going to push it all in. He's got king 8. It's desperado time, but Cornell with an ace deuce has made the call.
Sorry, I was calling, obviously.
Well, as the cards lie, Cornell Sempan about a 3-2 favorite to win this pot and eliminate Matt Stout from this tournament.
I'm the favorite, though. I'm the lucky guy. You didn't know that. I might just flop kings full.
Well, so far so good for Matt as he outdraws his opponent on the flop. Come 8-7-3.
Oh, I got the spades covered.
Nice little comeback if his hand should hold up here.
Well, Matt's got 2 8s now.
He's going to turn a wheel with like a real draw.
Comes
with
the
like
turn,
a 4, right?
9 of hearts, also good for Matt.
So we are down to the river. The only way Cornell Sempan can win this pot is to catch an ace on the river. Nothing else will do for him.
Have I not been unlucky enough in this tournament, Cornell?
Oh, it's a king. Matt has made kings up. Didn't need it, though. Just had to dodge an ace, which he did.
Back to the grind.
And Vince, he's back in it with $1 million.
We're coming back, too, from Foxwoods on the World Poker Tour. Stay with us. Tonight's World Poker Tour brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net.
Today we're at Foxwoods Resort Casino and our World Poker Finals. The first place winner is going to take home over $900,000. Very prestigious players have won this event. They are the who's who of poker players: Howard Lederer, Hoyt Corkins, Tuan Lee, Nick Schulman, Nanad Medic, Mike Vila, and Jonathan Little. Before it was televised at Hall of Famer, Mike Sexton won the very first 10K inaugural event here at Foxwoods. Any poker player would definitely dream of adding their name to this list to be part of the World Poker Finals winners. It is quite a list of former champions.
There he is, Mike Sexton, taking the championship down. That's when you were all fresh and eager and a great player.
It was actually 1992, Vince. I was very fortunate to come out on top in that tournament. And one of these three guys are going to add their name to that list of winners here.
We have some problems for Matt Stout, still on the short stack. But this time he's picked up the double skirts, the pair of queens.
Well, he's on the button, Vince, being very deliberate. Finally goes all in.
But behind him, the Houston Bandit, Cornell with an ace-9.
He just called an all-in bet of Matt's with an ace-deuce a moment ago. Here he's going to lay down an ace-9.
Kind of surprising. Only one to beat is Sohail, but he doesn't have much of a hand here, just a 10-7.
No. Somebody wake up with like 4s.
Queen. See, Matt wanted action there with the 2 queens.
Ridiculous.
Could be a very good read there by Cornell. Perhaps there was a tell there that he saw, because I'm kind of surprised he dropped ace-9.
All right. Matt Stout picking up the blinds and antes, and it's not insignificant. It's $225,000 a pop.
All right, blinds are still 60 and 120,000. Matt coming back a little bit, and this time it's on Sohail. He's got 4-3 offsuit. He quickly folds. Now Matt Stout with a Jack-5 says all in. Cornell with the junky 3-deuce.
He's not going to call with that hand, that's for sure.
And look at this.
There you go, 3 times in a row. Matt Stout on the short stack has moved all in.
Real big.
He doubled up once.
Better than it
Picked up the blinds there.
Pecking his way back here. He deserves it. After that awful beat on the river early on against the Madman. All right, action this time back on Matt. He's got a little suited connector. 4-5 of diamonds.
All in.
Again, he goes all in.
Cornell's got king-5.
These are not 2 guys you want to just keep moving all in against, because eventually you're going to get called, and you don't want that to happen with 5-4.
How can it be your high card?
It's going to work.
Nobody's called him yet.
Add it together.
Matt Stout picking up another set of blinds and antes.
Coming back like a bad rash. We're coming back too. Stay with us here on the World Poker Tour.
I don't look at it as a mathematical warfare. I look at it as a psychological warfare. And every hand to me is like creating music. It's an art. The best you can do is create the best artistic play at the time as you can. Now what happens at the end is totally irrelevant. And then it becomes more of a psychological game and artistic game versus mathematical. Even though when it comes to math, there is nothing I don't know.
Welcome back to the World Poker Tour and the World Poker Finals. I'm Vince Van Patten alongside Mike Sexton.
Okay, the action's about to start up again. Let's check the chip count and get back to the felt.
As you can see, the guy with most of the chips is Sohail Shamsedin. He's got close to 6 million. Cornell Simpan with 3 million. And Matt Stout still sticking around with about 1.5. All right, to the table. Quick fold by Matt Stout.
On the same hand he just moved all in with a minute ago, the 5-4 diamonds.
And Cornell Simpan now with an ace-deuce is going to make it 350 to go.
Oh, look at this. Sohail has picked up a pair of 10s.
And that is big in a 3-handed poker game.
But he's just calling here, Vince.
Starting to like my fold.
Oh, yeah?
Matt says he likes his fold. We will see.
Well, he won't like it now. He folded to 4-5 of diamonds. He'd had a pair and a straight flush draw.
And the Houston Bandit with just deuces checks. Sohail going to play this really slow. Checks his 10s. His overpair.
Well, I'm very surprised to check that.
A 3 on the turn.
Again, it goes check, check. Very quickly here.
River card coming up.
And now a king comes off. And again, it's checked, and Sohail never took a bet with these 2 10s. Very timid play here, Vince.
That's extremely surprising. I mean, self-proclaimed sick man, wild guy at the poker table.
Maybe he wasn't so good.
I mean, how could he not bet on the flop or the turn when his opponent checked twice?
I don't get it.
On that board, if I had 2 small red cards, I win.
So I'll tell you one thing. Since he's taken the chip lead, he's playing very timid, conservative poker. Forget about the wildness he's talking about.
All right, and this time he's got a big hand. King, queen, offsuit.
And he's in position on the button.